Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Tainted Grail. Let's head out of the keep and into the lands that surround it once again. There's probably a few things I could do back there, but it'll be fine. You know, maybe make a few potions. Speaking of things, the game's had a new patch. Again, most notable changes for me are that the alchemist and cook have had their shops rebalanced inside the keep. Now, I checked off camera and it seems like they just have less stuff. Almost as if they decided that those were a little bit too useful. One of the spells that was for sale at the alchemist has been replaced with a different spell. Perhaps that spell was too powerful for this early in the game. I'm going to leave him there and his friend just down the road here, and I think I'm going to head back down to the beach to meet her ladyship in her so-called mansion. Honestly, if she's tarted the place up something horrid already, I don't think she really has the resources yet. I mean, she has the money and the contacts. But any craftsmen she might want to hire are miles away. Now, a kind commenter informed me that as I head on the road past Marg's camp down towards the graveyard, not this fallen here, he said, as you're going on the road to the graveyard from Marg's camp, on the right there is a fallen tower. Now I'm looking over here and going, this is a fallen tower right here. But apparently this other fallen tower has a mineral node inside one of the windows with some very special metal in it that I should be mining. I'm just going to check here first in case I was given some duff directions. All looks pretty good so far. I don't think this is the spot at all, so I will go where I was told instead, as that's much more likely to be the place that was suggested. Can't say I remember much of a fallen tower over there though, but it's probably near the remains of the wall, or the two Grindylows. So presumably I don't see a fallen tower. I truly do not. Now that is another matter. Is that supposed to be part of this tower here? I don't know. I suppose I could go take a look, but those Grindylow hammerers are rather heavy and they would weigh me down. I'd rather explore in this direction, and maybe I'll go check for a fallen tower over there later on. For now, I'm wanting to make it through the graveyard unscathed. Oh, and that reminds me, actually, because it's the graveyard, we should go check for wolves and the shrine. And I have been quite reckless. Okay, it's a start. Now, if they come for me, they come. If they do not, I fight wolves tonight. Oh, he's coming. Yeah, you go down. And hopefully between them, I may now have enough things. Ah! We have reached the Arch Spire. Arthur has memories to share. Now, we are 26, 25. Do we have a 15? Oh, we got some arrows here that we made last time. I didn't go look at them, you know. 27, 15. There we go. And a level. Excellent. It's a fucking bear. Oh dear God, the bear. Okay. Yeah, you go chasing that thing, bear. I'm just over here. Make an offering of animal parts for 90% sneak damage. Meaning my sneak attack damage is now 356%, which is whopping. If I could get my critical hit damage anywhere like that, I'd be quite pleased. Let's try to evade the bear. And hopefully he won't be too bothered with us. Actually, looking at the time, oh yeah, we probably should head to the mansion as the hour is growing late. Let's see if we can just help overburden ourselves a little. Excellent start. And we'll jog a little. Just to cover ground. Now, it would seem I took out something like 16 or 17 brigands in that big assault on the keep last time. I'm quite impressed. And if I can just up my stamina a bit more and keep working on my armor, I think there are good things ahead of us. We're getting there. Grab a few flowers as well, why not? And a few of these. Right. I'll just mine this out, then I'll go into the keep. The keep? I almost wanted to call it hotel. I was like the hut, the hotel. No, just for home. And since we are visiting, I'm not sure she's seen us with our helmet off before. I think she has the first time we entered the inn. But manners cost nothing, as they say. Here we are. The place looks about the same as when we left it, except here's Lady Alyssa standing in the corner, looking most alone. What's this? That looks like it could be interacted with, but it doesn't. I don't think it is.
There you are, finally! I've been searching everywhere for you. This is a matter of utmost importance. You simply must help me. My Duncan has gone missing, and
Truly.
If we don't find him soon, he might be in grave danger. Please, you have to find him. I can't possibly be a widow at my age. Mourning clothes are dreadfully unflattering on me.
Could you not have asked the keepers to help find him? Apart from the fact that they're not allowed outside the keep at the moment. Interestingly, her speech was a little stilted and forced, as if she didn't want to say it. She was reluctant, like, oh, do I really have to say this? Fine, here we go then. But no, you could have asked the keepers to help, surely.
I tried, but that oaf at the gate forbade me from entering the keep. Outrageous. Besides, have you met them? They are utterly incompetent. They fancy themselves as Southern Knights of the Round Table. I have met actual knights, and trust me, these men are not the same.
Yeah, I can imagine. When did you last see him? Given that I last saw you together about 2 days ago.
Oh, let me think. Just 2 days ago, or perhaps 3. I've been
She
terribly
really wasn't
occupied
paying
with
attention.
redecorating the mansion and designing an entire new wardrobe for our extended stay in the south. Duncan and I never felt the need to be constantly together. In fact, we both find such behavior utterly gauche. A
Oh dear.
marriage is merely a contract after all. No need to romanticize it unnecessarily.
You know, some people do marry for love.
Commoners, perhaps. People of my standing cannot afford to indulge in such frivolities. We have entire bloodlines and fortunes to consider. Some of these alliances span as far back as the homelands. Love is something to sing about at court, but marriage is a transaction. My mother instilled that in me when I was just a little girl with pigtails. Very fashionable ones, of course.
I notice your hair isn't long enough for pigtails now. Have you decided that part of your life is behind you? You know, that's a pretty sad way to live your life, really.
Is it truly? I haven't noticed. Duncan and I have a perfectly agreeable union. We
I
both
can imagine.
understand what to expect from this marriage. Neither of us wants for anything.
Right, yeah, can we actually focus on your husband, since you mentioned him?
Oh, yes, of course. Someone delivered a ransom letter to the mansion. Quite absurd, really. Duncan is the one who handles all the finances. I'm not even sure where he keeps the money.
Oh, great.
And I certainly don't plan to lower myself to meet the demands of some lowlives. That's why I need you to retrieve my husband.
I see. What if he's dead? What shall I do? Do you want me to retrieve his body?
He's not dead. Don't be ridiculous. They need him for the money, don't they? Honestly, must I do all the thinking?
Trust me, lady, that's not exactly how ransom situations, you only believe that he's alive. They don't need to keep him and look after him until this is finished. They just need to get as much money out of you as possible. If they keep him alive, it's because they fear the consequences, should they be found out. Otherwise, they probably ain't looking after him very well, or at all. Well, I suppose I'll go and look for him then.
Marvelous. Here's the letter. All the details should be inside. Now, chop chop, there is no time to waste.
She's a pretty obnoxious individual, and I thought she designed this outfit for her extended stay in the south. One shudders to imagine what she might craft next. Ransom note addressed to Alyssa. We have your husband. Bring 200 gold to the location marked on the map. Tell anyone and he dies. Duncan's wife has asked us to find her husband and bring him back. Location haunts of the south for miners' tunnels. We've been there recently. Well, it's not as if we're going to be able to rest in the bed behind this curtain. Oh. That would be most improper and inappropriate, so we'll head back outside. Fortunately, she doesn't appear to have actually done any redecorating yet. She's clearly in the early conceptual stages of her egotistical nightmare that she's about to inflict on everyone else. Let's head outside. Where we should probably make a fire soon. But let's not just yet. Because I'm thinking I can make it safely down to at least the beach. And I'm also wondering if I'll be able to fight any weird spirits while I'm out here. Let's see, how am I doing for potions? It would be nice to go craft some actual decent healing potions. Well, that's pretty good. Right, let's see. We've got 25% and 26%. We can use these a bit. These would be nice for I mean, at 90 health, that's almost like 23, 24 points maybe, you know. So it's a decent amount of healing. It might be nice to keep the percentage potions for boss fights. But since we don't seem to be encountering any of those yet, it's more of a matter of how quickly do we want to level, and do we want to explore a bit first. I could obviously always drop a bonfire. I'm wanting to head roughly back towards the keep. I could drop a bonfire, level, carry on and drop a new bonfire at a later point if we wish to rest. Because it's almost as if we can venture on a little. I'm going for the hammer. Because there's a skeleton up ahead. There was. Oh, where? There. That was very close. Now, currently, it would seem that the mysterious, ginormous figure is unable to approach us. And that's probably for the best. We are practicing our two-handed weapon skill. It is very much a work in progress. Where? What is it? I see another skeleton. No need to switch to shield just yet. Right. I think I shall now, though, just to be on the safe side. And I'll actually head back down this way. Feeling a little unsafe now. The keep should be just over yonder. I'll circle around it and head back up the path on the other side. How do I... Oh, actually... we might be able to make it through the whole night without resting. That would be very impressive. Also, very risky. But we do have a rescue to effect. And that lies more in this direction, right? If we cut through here, 2 Grindylows and a bear, we don't want to tangle the bear in this. I want to kind of explore up here. This area, right? As we have objectives. That looks like Fallen Tower. Maybe here? This area will be thick with spirits. And they will not be friendly. There's one already. I see it now. One, two, three, four, I believe. Yeah, if I come near the base of the cliff, I think they sense me. You. let's be realistic here. We need potions. We need this kind of potion. Let's go with that kind of potion. Yes, that's a good kind of potion. And is there a tree that I know something? Okay, good stuff. There you are. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, they got me. Awesome. Oh well. I was correct when I said it would be thick with spirits down there. At that little outpost. Wasn't expecting 4, though. Okay, well, let's see where we are. We are back here, having just defeated those skeletons, apparently. Okay. Oh god, I think I see 2 of them there already. Nope, it's just dark, embery wisps on the wind. You know, I think I can handle those again. I just need to be a bit more careful. Know when to block, when not to block, when to lower my shield. Okay, let's go like this. Good strike. Need more. And my 15 seconds ain't gonna last forever. Thank you. Come get me. Come on. You can do this. Aha! I don't know where this one went. Ah, under the ground, okay. Now, I kind of want to experiment at this point. Let's change blood transfusion for Mother's Embrace. Okay. We do have a healing spell. Now, we've got a 15 here for emergencies. Once we get rid of it, it's gone. And now would probably be a very good time to light a campfire. The arch spire doesn't look like something built by humans.
I suppose it wasn't. I can feel it guards something primordial within. The markings on the stone resemble the work of the Foredwellers. In my time, such inscriptions would shift and change, making them impossible to decipher. Yet, I met some people who sought to unravel these mysteries. Most of them were Picts. I allowed them to explore Avalon without my oversight. And so, I remember that the royal geographers came to be. My favorite band of adventurers. True pathfinders. Avalon owes them a great debt.
I believe Lady Elaine mentioned the royal geographers as well. Let's take a level. Right. At the moment, I want endurance, I want practicality. And I need to get a point of dexterity for the cloak. I'm going to take endurance this level. Oh, should I just get that dexterity out of the way? Nope, endurance this level it is. There we go. And then for my skill point, I'm going to go for an endurance skill. Disrupting shove is hard. I'm not very good at parrying things. Deflecting block seems rather good. Gaining momentum, also very good, since we've been attacked by quite large groups of enemies. And increased vitality, it'd be about 4 or 5 health, but it would unlock a second level of this skill. And carnage. Each enemy killed increases your damage by 5% up to 50%. Healing resets for counter. And unstoppable rage increases your damage by 1% for every 10 points of missing health. That's not every 10% of missing health. Every 10 points. We have 98 health here. That could theoretically be, you know, plus 9% at missing 90. But if we gain even more health, you know, that could get quite respectable. I will take increased vitality, just so we can take a few more hits. There we go. I will not rest here at the fire, but instead I will check the time of night. 4 in the morning, Weird Night will end soon anyway. And with our increased endurance, how are we doing for... We still need one more for the shield to gain the full benefits of it. But it's looking pretty nice. But here, we could go 8 armor, but we don't have the carrying capacity, do we? Oh, we do. Or we could go 7 armor, working towards... Thing is, if we want... Right. I can swap to this, but then... Bear with me on this, right? The cape is another 1.5, so I won't be able to wear the cape until I have increased either practicality or strength or endurance again, essentially, right? So that kind of locks me in for too long until I can utilize the cape. This is nice and light, and arguably... Okay, no, still overloaded. But it's a lower burden. So same armor, slightly heavier load, working towards an extra 10 stamina points, which will again help me fighting. Or I could just stay with this for a while. If I equip this and then next level go into endurance again, this will then be at 10 armor. This would be at less than 10, but it's also working towards a magic stat. So we'd go heavy load, lighter load, so we'd bulk up, then go down again. I kind of think this is the sweet spot for me. It's the same protection as this, but with the potential to improve. Because I can go away and sell this and lighten my load by 6 whole points, but keep hold of this for a little while and maybe wear it a bit. And maybe then make some more parts of this knight's armor set. Additionally, I am very close to this perk, so I might switch helmets if it wouldn't overburden me. So what I'm thinking, next level is practicality or dexterity, 19 is endurance again, and then the other one is practicality or dexterity or strength, you know, whichever one we didn't take. I will keep this equipped, and I should, yeah, maybe I should just put another point into spirituality soon then as well, because we want to get this spell operating at full power. We really do. It's a long way to go. We haven't used the Blood Siphon spell for a long time, so this is a nice one to have for when we're running low on potions. We never seem to run low on potions. Our Hailstone is working quite nicely for us, and do we have anything in the free spirituality range? 5, 4. Oh, Reaper's Shroud. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's push on through the weird night. Maybe not towards the graveyard, though. Let's just head towards the ruined keep, where we fought a great number of brigands. I'm surprised we haven't seen our ghostly watcher yet. Oh, hello, what are you? What are you over there waiting to face us? Come on, you don't get to get away that easily. This thing is indefatigable. But a few quick blows from a mace. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Let's hope we're building that magic skill. Let's see now. We'll pop that in there while we're at it. Magic, we can work on that. Okay, it'll take a while. And I see it rounded up to the whole 5 points as well. Okay, 7 minutes past 5. Not too long till morning now. And there are skeletons in this part. And if it's only skeletons that I face, that's pretty good for me. Really? There we go. Panic's over. The weird night is at an end. Whoa. It's just a fence. Don't worry. It'll be fine. We have a path here. And some kind of little gully over there that may be worth investigating. Let's do that, because the path is going somewhere, whereas this is aimless wandering. Wait, we have a rescue to effect. But let's go in here first. Let's play a game called Are You a Nasty Bastard? The red battle portrait indicates you probably are.
Prepare for battle.
About that.
You are nothing but a... Show
Oh,
me
mate.
what you are made of! I will be your downfall!
Got him! Let's practice our magic skills some more. Obviously, this is incredibly inefficient. But that's what practice is for. Ooh, an alchemy station. Okay. Let's make some nice normal healing potions. Alright. Just honing our craft there. Oh, we can make some fish oil, which is a nice, easy way to raise our skill towards... Okay. I will make a potion of the tenacious archery. Oh, nice. This has proved good for us in the past. And I will stop there. And turn my attention back to this den of evil. Hello, Arcane Weaver's Prism. That sounds... Oh, is that one of those items that gets held? So Withered Flesh Grub is a consumable. Faded Hood. If we can get to 5 spirituality, that may boost our healing. Tenacious Archer +3. Yeah, we made that. Arcane Weaver's Prism. Oh! Next slot. Okay, increases mana regeneration by 2. Probably not an entirely bad idea. Maybe a worthy item to invest in. It looks like they had some sort of little mining operation going on here. And we're heavily burdened enough that we should just consider going straight back to the Horns while it's still light. Well... might as well at least mine out the metal first. Okay, how close are we? Close enough that eating a few things won't make a major spot of difference. But worth paying attention to. I think I'd like to keep practicing this spell. In fact, so much so, I should probably put it... so many ability scores I want to put points into. Spirituality, strength, endurance, dexterity, and practicality. It's almost everything. Because I want some perception as well for critical... well, critical everything. And the great thing about that is, it means the developers have done a really good job of making each ability score seem worthwhile. There's no obvious dump stats, and if you're going for a particular build, every ability score is still appealing and has its benefits. Admittedly, I'm going to be dumping most of my points into endurance and practicality and strength. But the others are not going to get neglected at this early stage in the game. Especially as I'm wanting 7 spirituality. And 3 dexterity. Yeah. I think I should... oh, something else they did this patch is made it so that you can always use your crafting supplies for the blacksmith from the stash. Well, there it is, the beautiful sun. Let's not look too closely at that. Shining down upon the horns of the south and this eastern part of the land early in the morning. He says, checking it's not midday yet. It's not, that's good. And you know what? If we travel back safer during the day, I'll take it. That was a bit of a rough night. You know what? I'll do a quick, because I saved in the middle of the night, I believe. Yep, all recording, all good. Worth checking. Actually, we are halfway to level 18 already. We definitely want to lighten our loads, and I've got a 6-point of armor weight I can ditch for starters. Oh yeah, the reason I believed the letter on this body was not written by this woman is that it said, I know you won't be able to read, and if she was involved with the trouserless priest. Priests tend to be known for their ability to read. Common peasants, not so much. I should probably prepare to make potions all the same. Yep, I've had this headache for the last 6 or 7 hours now. It hasn't really abated at any point. It's not a major one, it's a minor one. I'm just soldiering on through because it's what I do. Likewise, our brand one here is good at fighting on through the pain. Would be nice to be a little better at the actual fighting on part though, so we'll be working on that in the not too distant future. Among all of the other things that she will be developing. You know what, since we're heading back here, we might want to check on the left hand side of the path. Yes, there's the chest that someone told me to dig up in the comments section after I dug it up. It's okay, it's fine. I may have dug something there already. I believe I did go over the pickaxe and dig something at some point. Not sure if that was during early access or not. It was a while ago. Oh, there! That looks like a ruined tower. That is where I believe I dug before. But this looks like it could be mined. So, presumably a window up there by the look of it. Alright. So let's hobble our way up the side of this tower, try to climb, miraculously keep our footing, not fall in, but aha! Meteorite. The very stuff we need to improve our knightly armor. And you know what? Maybe that would save us trying to craft some heavier quality ones, but maybe I should make some heavier quality ones and then upgrade those. I can also sell one of these to free up another 4 points. There it is. Excellent, rare, strangely speckled egg-like looking with a sort of sort of full of egg-shaped bubble depressions, like someone's been eating an aero bar and just sort of left it unfinished. But all over the outside. A bit like the Reaper broccoli bases, actually. Quite like the Reaper broccoli bases, in fact. Okay, let's have some of this as well. Well, thank you to whoever it was that told me about that extremely rare precious metal, because it's hard to come by, and I believe it may not respawn the same way the iron and copper does. So I shall treasure that until I utilize it, at which point it will become a long-standing part of my arsenal for quite some time, I assure you. It will be an investment, and now it is probably afternoon. Yep. Wow, what a guess. Okay then, back to the horns I shall go. But we do have a ransom situation, and they're only asking 200. She's supposed to be really rich. Really rich. We have like 7,500. Just saying. We can easily afford to pay off this ransom, if that's what it takes, to get her husband back for her. Not that he seemed to enjoy her company very much, nor her his for that matter. Actually, she seemed a bit oblivious to his protestations. Almost as if she doesn't really care for him. One could be led to believe she's not a very nice person. I could certainly believe that. A couple of brigands I could easily take. Do I want to? I mean, how's my two-handed weapon skill looking? It's probably flagging behind something rotten. 24 and 41. Blimey. Well, a mace is clearly my main weapon of choice. The only reason to continue developing two-handed weapon skill is in case I need it in the future. And the two-handed weapon fighting does have its uses. Especially crowd control. Just sweeping, swinging blows. Well, we're almost back at the keep now. Sir Abigail the Knight waits over there for an opportunity for us to agree to fall by his hand. I don't particularly relish the opportunity. I'll hold on to the fort. And we'll see if I can build up the kind of skills that'll give him a bit of a challenge and make him think twice about insulting us. For now, I don't feel we're quite there yet. Now, we have a close combat build, and it's quite clear that not all the parts of the build are coming together yet, and that's okay, right? We wouldn't want it all to come together this early in the game anyway. There's multiple regions to explore, and having everything now would kind of cheapen it, really. If we have to work towards it, to earn it, then it feels more worthwhile, right? And there are so many pieces of the puzzle that I don't need to... Actually, speaking of pieces of the puzzle, yeah, I don't need to decide which ones to take first just yet, because I've got all the time until the next level to make up my mind. So yeah, speaking of the pieces of the puzzle, last time I was in town shopping, there were 3 pieces of a puzzle on the pavement outside the shopping centre. And I thought to myself, I strongly suspect they are all from the same puzzle. Right. How are we doing here? Okay. Right. Oh, so much stuff. Let's go back to the blacksmith. Wait. Oh, okay. Decent. Oh, hang on. Maybe I should have fueled that bonfire after all. I can always make another one. I don't believe we've been fighting brigands. Oh, 1. Okay. 1 shall do. Get it out of the way now. For 10 or 20 gold. Because it weighs stuff.
Please, state your business.
Got another bounty for you.
Oh, I see. You still have blood on your hands. Excellent.
Is that blood? Should wash more
Do you
often.
keep bandits' fingers as trophies? I would.
Right. Let's go. Now he has asked us to go fight an ogre, hasn't he? And the ogre is over here, and it's going to be nasty. We also want to get in the water over here. And Senan the giant is in that area. The rescue operation is over here. Well, I say rescue, right? It could be rescue or ransom. By rescue, I simply mean release him from duress. And why not indeed? For now, though, we'll haul our heavy burden up these stairs. And meet Osbert the blacksmith, who's at the back. Oh good, he's coming to the front to see us. He's saving us the journey of lugging all these heavy items. And we can take that rope now if we want. Not that we need rope to make the knight's armour anymore. That was only in early access. Right, let us lighten our load. We don't need this or this. I should keep on to this, try and make it +2. You know, encourage myself to work on it. Yeah, speaking of encouragement. Right, I will sell one of these. I don't need 2 of these. I don't need this anymore. Or that. I will sell this. I don't need these, this, or this. We're back down to 153. That's not ideal. I'd like to go even lower. Lower, you say? Yes, lower. Now, let's get the lever, first of all. Then let's check the bench. Right, if we put everything we have into this. Want more. Okay. And this. Not great. We need more metal. Well, we need more skill. Let's go with more skill. Yeah, that's nice. Make a shield. Make a shield. Oh, we can make leather. Excellent stuff. Right. Make a hatchet. A battle axe. Oh yeah, good work. You know what? Might as well... Oh, shall I? Shall I? I could make 2 broad axes, but is there something better I could do? I'm still weak. Weak. I could drop in all the wood. Still need better skill to make these spears then. Okay. Weak, but not weak. Well then. Oh, very well made. And again. Excellent stuff. Right. In terms of upgrading. Yeah, I could... I can upgrade things in the stash. Interesting. Right, this needs meteorite ore. I don't want to do that just yet. Right, okay, so normal iron. I could upgrade. Woo. Let's hold off. Right, let's hold off. Interestingly, this would go to free armor. Still, I don't know at what point the returns 5 would improve. So maybe it's only iron. Ah, but the sharpening stones, of course. Right, so that would also go to free. Ah, looks like we could swap our hammer for another item. Killing enemies provides a stackable 20% damage increase for 10 seconds. Seems pretty good, but... I think I'll... Right, looked like a poignard. Okay. We have the skill, and that is something. Hey. Got something for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Let's go check the shops. and put some more things in the stash. After I've chopped some wood, because I'm pretty sure this is pretty much a full spot by this point. And Osbrick does sell iron, so I could always purchase some of that with my funds, if I wanted to push some more crafting at this point. What can I do for a level? Go do the bloody rescue. Stop messing about, man. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Right. Yep, you talk a lot of sense, but I want to stash some stuff anyway. Okay. Hang on to these. You know, I should just stash that. It's going to be so long before I can even remotely see the numbers shifting. Also, actually, I don't need three burning embers. Dear goodness. Or 2 soul savages. I could. There's no weight on the spells. I don't need to. Right. I'll put this in the stash. I really should. Right. There we go. You as well. I kind of want to just put it on. Don't need 2 of these. But I don't need to sell it yet. I don't desperately need the money. Could do something of these funky, but not quite yet. I should make some more potions and food. Oh! Right, iron throwing knives. I could absolutely sell them. Same goes for these. Those add up weight. Right, let's just try. Just having a jolly old clear out. Okay. So again, the disadvantage here is that we can't see what we have on us when we go to other shops. Excellent, there we go. Right. Let's slink in here and see what old Heber has for us. Hey, what you got, man? So, he seems to now only stock 10 sage instead of 20, and 10 spirits instead of 20. He also seems to have slightly less things in general. That could be because I purchased the books and spells. And the Flickerbolt spell is still here. I thought that had been replaced with a new spell. Interesting. Like I said, we don't need 3 Burning Ember spells. I'll sell at least 1. Let's go make some potions with our very high alchemical skill, which still fails an awful lot. So, we absolutely can continue practicing. Let's knock up a couple of these while we're at it. Oh, we can't. Okay, just 1 then. Okay. These are all good. That's nice, but I want to hold off in case that becomes a very rare ingredient. Additionally, I believe we shall find that the cooks ingredients have also been similarly reduced. Ah well. It is what it is. People have probably been building up reserves of potions and food. However, look at this. It's normally down an extra 2 rows, isn't it? No butter. No butter at all. That's very odd. No venison either. We need venison and an onion and something else, don't we? Oh, that could be a big problem, actually. Especially as I've just gone and put it all in the stash. He used to sell the ingredients we need for this. Right, so. No. Right, venison, onion, and garlic. And one of those food recipes calls for venison first thing. So, would Marg have it for sale? Quite possibly. So, venison, 1. Garlic. And an onion. Onion, right. Let's try not to waste those, because that's all I've got. So I must not cook the thing that features venison. Which I think is hunter's stew or something? Something along those lines, yes. Alright. Let's keep going then. Well, this is where I walk over to the cooking station to check what it is that requires venison. The thing is, I'm pretty sure when I run out of venison it lets me use other meats, but it doesn't let me change which meat is selected, and it always selects venison first. So, this is safe. This safe. That's safe. Scones. Let's make some scones. Really nice scones too. Don't ever make that because it's not very good. There, hunter's stew. We must not make hunter's ooh, onion. Right, okay. This too. Alright. We can throw some garlic in here. And again. Sure, we can do this. And then we just stop cooking while we still have the venison. Of course, we could just kill some deer if we wanted to, but I have it already. I should probably just try not to waste it. I could totally create a save called Don't Eat Venison. I'm not sure that's quite the best. Thing is, though, with this path we explored, we did come close. And the old man down on the beach did say we should try the ritual. He was like over here, wasn't he, in a cave? I think he said we should experience it firsthand. You know, he shouldn't tell us about it. Something we have to do for ourselves. Something along those lines, right? Time. Oh, bugger. Okay. So, I am racing towards the objective. You know what? If there's that many zombies down there, I should just get my hammer out. But there's so many, I'm going to need my shield. I have a feeling we're in a Elder Scrolls hammers are two-handed, maces are one-handed kind of situation here. Are they back? Doesn't look like it yet. This is not back yet either. Maybe these do not return. That would be very convenient, would it not? Let's head inside. Ah, hello. Duncan, isn't it?
Damn it, I should have guessed she'd hire you. I was hoping she'd notify the keepers and then just forget about me after a week or two.
I presume you weren't kidnapped.
Clearly, I was considering making a deal with one of the local gangs to stage an actual kidnapping, but I thought better of it in the end. They're not exactly a trustworthy bunch. I didn't want to disappear forever, but I was afraid they might do their job a bit too well.
Why did you want to disappear?
Oh, please, you know my wife. She even dragged you into that entire debacle with the mansion. Now she has decided she wants to stay here, to leave Camelot, leave our entire life behind and move to the middle of nowhere. And I bet in 2 months she'll want to move again, maybe to the Forlorn Swords or somewhere equally absurd. I just can't take it anymore. I'm too old for this. I want a loving wife, a family, some damn stability at last.
Why did you marry Alyssa then?
When I arrived in Camelot, I had money, but I lacked useful connections. The Morays were an old and well-respected family on the edge of financial ruin. Our interests were aligned. As for Alyssa, she was young, beautiful, and, well, we barely spoke before the wedding.
Right.
I thought it was their strict traditions, but really they probably didn't want her scaring me off. I hoped she'd settle down eventually, but these people, they're just different. All they care about is outdoing each other.
Yep, that's nobles for you. Why couldn't you just leave? Tell her you didn't want to... Oh, it's Alyssa, she probably wouldn't accept it.
Leaving a woman like Alyssa isn't that simple. Her family would ruin me, and I provided them with the means to do so. Believe me, it was simpler to cut my losses, grab what money I could, and start over as far away from them as possible.
What happened to your hand?
I cut off my finger, just in case someone did come looking. I hoped they'd find it and bring it to Alyssa as proof that I was gone.
And you were worried the bandits would go too far. Here, look, you'd better drink this before you die of an infection. Have a healing potion. What's the smallest healing potion I have? Stomachache, 15 points. Take it, man.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. I guess I didn't think it all the way through. I wasn't expecting it to hurt so much.
You know, maybe your wife really cares about you more than you realize if she sent someone to come and rescue you.
No, she doesn't. She's only interested in having a husband who fulfills her every need. In her eyes, our marriage is perfect. Or at least it's perfect for someone like her. Look, my parents had a loving, harmonious relationship. That's what I wanted for myself. But But when that didn't happen, I chose to marry to improve my social standing, hoping love would eventually come. It never did.
Love within the marriage, that is. Have you tried talking to your wife about it? I know this is a pretty outrageous suggestion. I have met her, but bear with me for a moment. Maybe she'd listen. Perhaps you could get her to take things seriously. And maybe I should move this bloody microphone stand so I stop banging my headset against it.
No, I haven't, because I know she's just not the right person for me. I don't love her, and she doesn't love me. And believe it or not, I think she deserves more than that. She just hasn't realized it yet.
Sounds like you're trying to rationalize worming your way out of this. You kind of set this whole situation up for yourself, but you know she sent me here to bring you back home, don't you?
Just tell her I'm dead. Say my body was eaten by bears or something. Please, if I go back, we'll just both end up miserable forever.
You know, I really don't like lying to people, but I'm not gonna squeeze him for money when he's trying to make a living for himself somewhere else. You know, I'm not gonna lie to your wife for you.
Please, it's for the best. The truth will hurt her more than the lie. She'll have my inheritance. She can live comfortably until she finds another fool to marry. Here, take some of my savings as an incentive.
No, don't give me the money.
We'll never meet again, but I trust you to do what's right.
I didn't need the money. Well, we have his wedding ring, at least. And this is the bench that I said looked like it belonged to someone who'd set himself up a nice little den here. Let's head back outside and try to make our way to her ladyship's manor. It won't be easy. There's also a bear, so it could be quite dangerous. Maybe we should just head back towards... No, we got loads of cobwebs. We can just rest through the weird night if we need to. But it would be a bit of an adventure, wouldn't it? And now I'm looking at this fallen tower to see if there's any precious metals inside it. Not that I'm seeing any yet. Oh, hello. Just trousers and boots? We'll leave him be. Okay, so there's still going to be brigands up there, quite probably. Let's just head on underneath. Avoid all the trouble. There's probably an evil knight up there waiting to fight us. Ah, wolves. We can fight some wolves. Yes. Come fight us. And you too, my friend, you come loping in to donate your body parts to my quest. Now, there is another wolf, and another place we were supposed to post a danger sign back in early access, but that quest has now been removed. Or you. Come fight us. Where? Oh, it's you, okay. Nice. Well struck, I say. Now, this would be the camp where the refugees were resting when they had the nasty dream and everything went very bad for them. I'm not going to sleep here yet. I'm not going to interact with these carvings. There are more carvings here. And it is growing very late. I shall go through this way. In an attempt to avoid 2 bears. Look, you gonna come fight me or what? Right, got him. There we go. I can almost see it up there in the rock. The weirdness arriving early. Maybe I can go mine up there as well. For now, though, I'll just press on here past the arch spire, which we fully intend to come back and investigate at a later point. Preferably with a pickaxe. Where? I don't see it yet. Somewhere around here is a bear. I think he's over there in that direction. Meanwhile... Shit, where? Oh, it's you, mate! Yeah, fucking die, you bastard. We'll have you. We have a lady to report to, and it wouldn't do to keep the lady waiting. Dark souls roam the roads, especially this one. Shield up. Right. Did I miss at that range? Let us practice our healing magic. There we go. You know what? I've just remembered something. Apart from the fact we've brewed a whole load of healing potions, we have unidentified items and we should absolutely do something about that. No foul spirits assail us yet, and that is for the best. My lady, we are coming with dreadful news. You are unlikely to see your husband ever again. Although it would be ironic if we could find him later again, if she goes traipsing around the land looking for him. I think it's just a skeleton, but there's something over there in the darkness. Save that and heal with spell. There we go. Magic may still be my salvation. We've run out. That's okay. It's not okay. Yes, please come where I can reach you. Oh, fuck! Did you see that? It was right there, by the gateway of the mansion itself. Boosh! Look at it. Go like that. Solidify. We really need to work on that magic skill. My lady, I hope you are not abed, because I'm coming bursting in anyway, regardless. And there she is. Wow, I think her headdress just disappeared at a certain angle, then came back. And I don't mean because she turned her head. Right, my lady Alyssa.
Well, you're back, but I see that you're alone. Surely a few mere bandits didn't outwit you.
Look, Duncan is gone. There wasn't any kidnapping. He just left you. It's that simple, I'm afraid.
He did what? No, you must be mistaken. Duncan would never do such a thing to me. He knows it would ruin him.
Ego problem. Right about here. He wanted you to think that he was dead.
But that leaves him with nothing. No, I refuse to believe this. This must be some cruel jest. Leave. I can't bear to look at you.
Very well, my lady. I will go outside into the deadly weird night. I will not walk over there and sleep in your only bed in this house. That would be cruel of me. Let us pray I am not assaulted. Let me at least get down on the ground, spirit, and away from these wooden boards. And then maybe, just here, I'll make a fire. I'll fuel this one. So now I should definitely be safe. Right. We have items to identify. Oh yes. Unexceptional. Go for it. Small mana potion. Silent ritual. A bow. 8 dexterity. That was unexceptional? Wow. First attack after a dodge shoots an extra arrow. I don't think... Does the extra arrow come out of nowhere magically, or does it come from my inventory? Also, I'm not that good at dodging. So. Another unexceptional. Small mana potion. Staff of Ottila. Ottila's is one of the Norse runes. Increases spell power by 10%. Okay. Plain, unidentified item. We got a small mana potion. Sharpening stone, a cracked shield +3. You know, these are pretty good items. And then decent. Health potion +1. Forlorn axe +3. Gem of ice. If enemy is frozen, increase damage by 40%. Might be worth seeing if we can get chill on a weapon permanently. Let's rest. Because it's just that little bit too dangerous for us at night at the moment. Until we can refine our build a little. Or something else. Right, I think I'm wanting to get back to the horns and maybe end the episode. We've played a decent amount. We can pass off some of these items. I believe I may have one of these already. If I have 2, I probably don't need 2. I should give Alyssa time to mourn and maybe check back on her in a while. Yes, probably not in a very long time. Right, My Fair Lady is in... You know, right? You do know, don't you? It's kind of like educating Rita, but completely different. Right. Okay. Off I go. Ready to batter some evil buggers with my mace. Actually, you know what? A little bit of fighting probably won't level me. But a little bit more might. So if I do have to fight my way back past this evil man here...
Back to your
That was a very good shot. I'll take it. Right.
I see fear in your eyes. I will be your downfall. Strength of 100 men. Back to your hovel, coward.
We're getting a little bit too much shield bash. Got him. Right. Looks like we'll be claiming some bounties back at the horns after all. And there should be a third one. He's not back yet, apparently. Okay. Presumably... Right, yeah, we'll work our way through the graveyard. Skeleton's probably going to come to fight me, just for one. Got him! And you, pal. Yeah, that's right. Let's keep on moving. We're not going to go steal something for the strange woman in the crypt who's some kind of fairy for certain. Although she claims not, but she's definitely something of that ilk. I should come back in a few days and check on the tower to see if it can be mined anymore. Right, you going to come fight me? There we go. Excellent. Wow, that was fun. Right. What am I doing? I could be practicing my healing arts. And showing my devotion to the All-Mother. Then again, I probably shouldn't show particular devotion to the All-Mother as someone who was attempting to meet the Druids and was interested in nature. But I could worship both, right? It's respectful. You don't... It's not like you deny... I'm not a divine champion of one particular cause or another. And to respect and acknowledge the power of both is only common sense. Right, let's get back inside these walls and do some trading. The thing is, if I do sell all these items I'm bringing back, what would I do for money? There's nothing really good to buy just yet. Yeah, we got better right here, I'm afraid. Okay. Interesting. Keeping that for now. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Definitely offloading some of these. There we go. Excellent stuff. 115, nice and low. Let's get rid of those. That's pretty good going. I mean, I'll go see Osbrit briefly and consider what I might be able to make, but basically I should probably just end the episode here and hit another level early in the next one.
Nothing bad happens today.
Let's see now. Oh, you know what? I can pump it up with skulls and bones, and because it's a hard thing for me to make, I might get good crafting experience out of it. Oh, look at that now. Okay, okay. Warm coat. Back. There's a back slot, like where grants additional optimal dash. Okay, I could make another one, I suppose, if I wanted to. And wear it for now instead of... You know what, though? I can just make leather. That's knocked me up a point. Right. You know what? There we go. I could just make leather gloves for a bit, right? Be a milliner. Haberdashers make hats, milliners make gloves. And break gloves, apparently. It's okay, he sells 20 leather a day. Yeah, just wait for that to get patched out. Oh joy. Right, that's good. If we've got iron, we have 1 iron, we don't have enough to make something like a poniard, for instance, or a machete. I mean, we could totally buy it from him. Actually, if we got 1 metal, iron frost arrow, iron fire arrow, we could... Yeah, sure. 32 is 32. Excellent stuff. We got some gloves to sell. And this Revenant's cowl. Excellent. I will go check the stash. Wait, sell from stash. I don't even need to check the stash. Yeah, skull staff. Different. Good. Alright. So what else am I doing here then? There's not much point making potions of food right now, because I've still got a pretty decent amount in my bags. I mean, that's nice, though. Let's go pop this in the stash. Right? You know what? Made some nice progress this time. We can be pleased with that. Yeah. It's probably just... I don't know, we got the practicality, so it's just a matter of the dexterity. Nah, it's not that good. In terms of pure damage, it's not that good, that is. Okay, okay. I think we're done here. Right, well, in that case, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next episode. I'll say goodbye for now, though, and cheerio, everyone. See you all soon.